Hello, everyone, and welcome to your Tarot card reading with Divine Oracle Messages. Today's message has found you for a reason. If you feel pulled to this message, it's because the universe brought it to you at the perfect time. There are no coincidences in our vast and wonderful universe. Everything aligns perfectly as it's supposed to. Now, Spirit shows me that remarkable things are about to start happening for you in these coming weeks and months. And I know that you, all of you that are listening in today, are so ready for them. So let's get right into it and see what Spirit wants to reveal for this beautiful message they are sharing with all of you that are listening in today. The Ten of Wands. Now, the Ten of Wands is an interesting card because it's about burnout. You've been putting in a lot of effort. You have been burning the candle at both ends, perhaps. But it could also be, along with exhaustion, experiencing some inner turmoil at the moment. You are perhaps feeling a need to be cautious. You're fatigued, or you're feeling a lot of emotional heaviness right now. And that feeling is more common than you might think, because I would bet that the majority of you that are listening to this reading today are feeling some of that. Feeling as if you have the weight of the world on your shoulders, like you're carrying a heavy burden, feeling overwhelmed with things that you have going on in your life. And a lot of that as well is because you are at the moment in the process of releasing what no longer serves you. And the weight of that exercise can at times hit harder than you've expected, because even those who have been wanting this release for so long still find themselves exhausted by the process of it. No matter how much you brace for this major shift, and it is a major shift, most of us aren't really prepared or fully prepared for how heavy it can feel. It washes over you like a wave, settling into your mind, body, and soul. It's unlike anything that you've ever felt before. So is it any wonder why this part of the journey can feel so draining? And it is a very important part of the journey. The bottom line is, when you are feeling like this, stressed, overwhelmed, feeling as if you have the weight on the world on your shoulders, feeling as if you are burning the candle at both ends and you're exhausted from it, it is time for a time out. It is time for you to take a minute to focus on yourselves. When you are feeling that burnout, when you are feeling that inner turmoil, just halt, stop, time out, and focus on you for a little while, however long you need. Because that work that you are doing, that releasing, that purging, that getting rid of what no longer serves you, it still continues to work in the background. So it's important that you take care of you. Self-care, positive self-care and self-love is a very important part of your journey through life. But we are going to see what else Spirit wants to share for this message today. The Six of Swords. Well, the Six of Swords is a card of transition, transformation, and it does confirm the changes that you are going through right now. But it's also showing up to tell you that obstacles are being removed. Obstacles are being removed from your path to push you forward on your journey. Any blocks and delays that once held you back are lifting away and moving out of your way. You may not notice it at first, but then again, you might see dramatic movement all of a sudden happening overnight, or in a matter of hours, or even minutes. It depends on your individual path and the obstacles, of course, that need to move on out of here for you. But it is important to remember, sometimes things realigning in our lives will feel more like a quiet shift than a dramatic change. The bottom line is, it happens in all of those different ways. But also it's important for you to know that even if you can't see these obstacles being dissolved and removed from your life, know and have faith that it's happening, because it is. Your angels and guides are at work now to push those things out of your way. No matter how stuck things may have felt for you, you will find the clearing happens faster than you expected. Doors that seemed shut are going to start to open for you. Timing that never lined up for you suddenly does. Things are shifting and changing in your world. This is your turning point. This is time for you to change and evolve. Your life is about to get significantly different as the powers that be help push these obstacles out of the way for you. But we are asking Spirit for another card for this message, please. The Knight of Swords. Well, someone is reflecting on your journey. Now, it's common for someone to be watching your growth from a distance, even if you don't realize it yet. They may be sensing this new phase that you are stepping into and feeling pulled in to be part of it. Even those who've stayed quiet for a long time often find themselves wanting to step forward now. People that you have not spoken to, people from the past perhaps, who have not been part of your life for some time, they may sense that something beautiful is shifting in your world, and now they want to step forward to work through part of it with you, or to be part of your journey as you get into this next chapter. No matter how alone you felt carrying this weight, someone out there is recognizing it, this heavy weight that comes with that 10 of Wands, because they are starting to see what you've been through. And it's stirring something in them to offer help and support. And this kind of recognition often shows up exactly when you need it the most. Now, this could be a friend. It could be a family member. It could be someone that you've worked with in the past. It could be a romantic person, someone from your past. It could be an ex-romantic person. It could be someone brand new that you've just recently started speaking to. The bottom line is someone is reflecting on your journey, and they are going to step forward to help participate in things that you are working on, if that is something that you want. Of course, ultimately, that decision is going to be yours as to whether or not you allow that to happen. But this kind of support does show up when you need it the most. So if you are needing something to be in place for your dreams to be realized, for your hopes to be manifested, for whatever project it is you're working on, whatever business venture you are working on, to really be able to hit that place. Perhaps, for example, you need a business space to rent. Perhaps you need a warehouse to store things in, and you haven't been able to find one. Someone steps forward and says, here is my warehouse. You can have it free for 6 months, and then you can pay X number of dollars a month moving forward. That is the kind of energy that I'm talking about with this someone reflecting on your journey, wanting to step forward and help you as you move forward through this next phase. But let's see what else Spirit wants to share for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? This is strength. Oh, yes, indeed, strength. Because you guys watching the reading, are stepping into greater personal power. There's a quiet awakening happening within you. A stronger, more confident self rising to the surface. Even those who once shrank from their own strength will definitely begin to stand tall in moments like this. All of you watching this reading today are going to be standing tall and standing in your power. You are no longer waiting for permission. You are taking the reins, decision by decision, moment by moment, day by day, with a steadiness that wasn't always there. Because you have found your confidence, you are stepping and staying in your power. No matter how long you doubted your own power, it has been growing within you all along. And at times it washes over you like a wave, settling into your spine, your voice, your stride. And from this place, something lasting is being built, a foundation that is strong enough to hold all of the success, all of the abundance, all of the positive transformation that you are stepping into. But we are going to ask Spirit for another card. The Chariot. Well, progress is happening. Progress is steadily building because the time and effort you have invested is finally going to start showing results and start bearing fruit. Whether it's your career, your finances, your personal goals, or your self-development, this momentum has been quietly gathering strength. Even those of you who doubted your progress will begin to see proof of it now in these coming weeks, days, months. No matter how slow this progress has felt to you, this kind of growth tends to surprise people once it takes hold. It's gaining force in the background, and it is undeniable. This is the foundation that steady, lasting progress is built on. But we are going to ask Spirit for more information for this message today, please, Spirit. The wheel of fortune. Trust the timing of this transformation. Change doesn't always announce itself. Sometimes it moves so quietly you start to wonder if anything is even happening at all. But gradual is not the same as stuck. You are still moving in the right direction, even on the days it feels like you aren't, where you feel like there's no movement at all. Things are still happening. So it's important to remember this is where patience comes in. Not the kind that waits passively, but the kind that trusts the process, even without proof yet. Self-trust becomes the thing that keeps you steady. The quiet confidence that you don't need to see the whole path to know that you are still on it, that you are still working it, and that you are definitely heading towards your success and your abundance as well. But we are asking Spirit for more information for this message, please. The Ace of Swords. Balance emotion with clear decision making. This is about decisions. I do feel you that are listening to this reading today, you are going to have some major decision coming up. There could be several major decisions that are coming up, actually. Now, the bottom line is it's common to feel torn between honoring your emotions or your intuition and trusting the logic that's trying to guide you forward. Even those who lean heavily on instinct, on intuition right now, are being called to slow down and think things through more clearly, especially right now, especially with this Knight of Swords just being above this Ace of Swords, all about matters of the mind, logic, very careful, thought through decision making. So, for those of you who lean heavily on instinct, you are being called to slow down and think things through very clearly right now. Your feelings, your intuition still matters, of course, but leading with logic protects you from being manipulated and gives you the best chance at making the right moves right now. No matter how strong the emotional pull feels, clarity tends to serve you better in moments like this. This is where it's important because this is where you are setting a foundation for yourself to make wiser decisions and choices moving forward, knowing when to use logic, knowing when to use intuition, but also knowing when to use the combination of both of those things. But we are asking Spirit for more information. The Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Coins. Well, this is all about financial security and stability finding its way to you. Confirming for you guys that are watching this reading today that financial upgrades are on the horizon. You have been working towards financial security and stability for a while now. Even when it felt distant or out of reach, the resources, the opportunities, and security you've been building aren't arriving randomly. They are the direct result of everything that you have been showing up for, that you have been working for, praying for, trying to manifest, and hoping for. Those things are coming in for you in a very real and positive way, brought to you by the power of the divine, your angels and guides, cheering you on, supporting you, nudging you forward all the way as well. Stop playing small. You are the universe in ecstatic motion. This says courage, moving towards making progress and action. Yes, you are making progress. You are going to start seeing doors open now, not by chance, but because the groundwork you laid is finally catching up to your effort. You may not notice abundance arriving all at once. More likely you'll see it show up as one opportunity lining up than another, until independence feels less like something you're chasing and more like somewhere you are already standing. That financial security and stability is going to start to feel very real for you because you are taking all of the steps to make it happen, but also the universe, your angels and guides, the divine, God, your higher power is also responding as well to bring those things to you. Anything you lose comes around in another form. Now, this is about opportunities, choices, and transformation. Oh my goodness, with this beautiful butterfly, you are ready for this new era. Now, it's common to feel a quiet shift once you have released the heavy energy and old versions of yourself that you no longer need. Even those who held on the longest start to feel renewal taking root, along with a confidence that wasn't there before. You are stepping into a phase that feels more fulfilling, built on everything that you have worked through and worked for. No matter how long the release took, this new era tends to arrive right when you are ready for it. It washes over you, settling into the foundation that you have built. This is the foundation that lasting happiness, fulfillment, and joy is built on. This is all I have for today, everyone. Thank you for joining me to hear such a powerful message from Spirit. If this reading resonates with you, please take a moment to hit the like and subscribe buttons just below the video. And I'd also greatly appreciate it if you take a moment to leave a comment as well. Wishing you all the best of everything in life, including love, joy, peace, happiness, abundance, success, and everything aligning for you to manifest the desires of your heart. See you next time.